Hello, welcome to a new unboxing and quick testing. Today will be a new JXD model, a nanoquadcopter model, the JXD 395. Yes, another Proto X clone available on the market. Well, I guess I reviewed close to 4 of them recently. So, well, the so-called 395 is so-called the Airbus. What do we find in the box? Okay. As usual, you will find the quadcopter. Wow, the canopy takes the shape of a kind of bus. Okay, so and well, it's very nice color, very nice design. Immediately you recognize that the PCB is in a black color, and it seems that the PCB is a little bit more large compared to the model. You have the presence of 6 LEDs. You can 2 on the front, 2 on the middle, and 2 on the rear part. Okay, so what you will find in the box, you will find this teeny transmitter. Okay, which got the size more or less of the U839 from UDE, and it's a very teeny one. Okay, so as the other model, you will need 2 AAA battery to power. And well, as usual, the left stick, if you press on it, you will be able to change between 3 modes, from beginner to intermediate and to sportive mode. And the right stick is to activate flipping mode. Okay, so here only 2 streaming buttons to make some slight adjustment. What you will find in the box, you will find some USB charger, okay, ending with the mini JXD 1.25mm connector, okay, and 4 spare props, 2 clockwise and 2 counterclockwise, okay, and finally an English instruction manual. Okay, you have a Chinese one also version, but you have a rudimentary a basic one in English. Okay, so I will try to make a close look up at the 395. Okay, so when you remove the canopy, you have to unclip with the 2 notch there, with the 4 notch there, you remove the clips, and you access directly to the top layer of the PCB. You notice immediately that the 100 LiPo here is directly soldered to the top surface of the PCB. So, well, it means that you cannot change the LiPo if you want to enjoy immediately some new flight. So you will have to wait that the charger will finish his job. Okay, so this is a drawback, but the LiPo is taped, okay, on the surface of the top layer, so it will be more stable. Okay, so the LiPo won't move inside the canopy. Containing the motor pods, they are very similar to the WLtoys 272. So it means that the motor is well J, okay, so completely J like this, and you can feel that there is not a lot of pan tilt. Okay, so it means that the motor won't have some vibrations, introducing some instability during the flight. Okay, so concerning the chip, which are below the LiPo, the radio frequency chip is using a new Chinese compatible NRF2401 chip, the XN297, okay, which is compatible according to the datasheet to the NRF2401. Main core unit is RM core, of course, is based on the mini 44 ZAN, I guess, and as a flight controller of a flight accelerometer as a gyroscope stabilization processor, it's using as usual the AdvanceSense 6050C. Okay, so only a classic basic chip. You will find on the bottom layer the mini switch, okay, and on the front the patch antenna. My version is referenced by the revision 2, by R2, and designed by the LF company. Okay, so I will reinstall the canopy. It's quite easy. You will need to clips into the small hole and press, and it clips. Okay, so concerning the transmitter, okay, I will power on it and power on the JXD. I forgot an important thing. According to the LiPo battery, I noticed that the connector got inverted polarities. Okay, so that means that if you got also a Proto X or WLtoys V272, don't mix the charger cable with this model. You can cook your LiPo. Okay, they inverted the polarity. Okay, so when you turn on your transmitter, the quadcopter is harmed. You need to, oh, what's happening? Okay, we switch on again. Sorry. Okay, now it's binding. Okay, now when the LEDs become solid, it's binded. So by default, you are starting in the beginner mode. Okay, so if you want to change the mode, you have to press 1. You can hear 2 beeps emitted, and if you press again, you are entering in sportive mode, and you will hear 3 beeps. Okay, like this. And if you press again, you are entering in the beginner mode with 1 beep. So on the right stick, it's to activate the flipping. So when you hear that, it means that it's warning you that you will probably make a flip with the direction given by your next movement. So let's do a small flight, okay? And before this, I will explain you how to calibrate the quadcopter. So it's not indicated in the documentation, but I found it by myself. So how to calibrate the JXD, you have to press the right stick first on the lower left position, and then the left stick on the lower left position. Okay, and the quadcopter will start to blind like this. It means that the calibration procedure is performed. Okay, when it's done, the LEDs become solid again, and it's assumed to be calibrated. So I will start a small flight like this. Okay, so even with this tiny transmitter, it's very, very stable. Okay, I am in intermediate mode, and the yaw rate is quite decent. So now, okay, the yaw rate is proportional to the speed mode. So if I return to the beginner mode, you can see that the yaw rate is much more slower. Now in intermediate mode, it's much better. It's very, very stable. Okay, so even with this tiny transmitter, I managed to fly correctly. So, what can I say about this transmitter? The weight is approximately, if I start my scaling, 12.2 grams, so it's quite light, more or less the same that the other model. So in order to give you some ideas of the other model, this is the WLtoys V272, okay. So this is a Cheerson CX-11, okay. This is a Cheerson CX-10, and this is the UDE U839. So basically, it got a Proto X clone size, so 46 meters square, okay, 46, 47, if I can measure well, okay, yes, 47, something like this, square. So it's very comparable to any other Proto X clone. The weight also is very compatible, but the stabilization algorithm seems to be very efficient. So as well in the beginner mode and sportive mode, this quadcopter seems to be very stable and turning well, banging well, and it's very efficient stabilization algorithm used. So the band used according to the radio protocol used is I was not able to bind it with any NRF2401 protocol have through deviation takes. Well, it's a new protocol, so it means that I hope maybe one day it will be also hacked for deviation takes if you want to control this tiny quad with your favorite DeVol transmitter. But actually this is a drawback, and that's all. So to resume this unboxing and quick testing, this is a new Proto X clone, but very efficient. So for indoors flying, I will make another test. As you can see, the LED are very nice, very bright. It's very shiny, so it's very efficient. I like it a lot. So I am in sportive mode now. It's turning very well. It's very efficient. It's banging very well. Power lift is good. I like it a lot. Yes, it's turning very well. And at the same time, you can have a very precise flight. You enjoy a lot. Okay, the 6 LED deliver a very nice color combination, so I like it a lot. For night flying, it will be possible to practice like this, and definitely it's a very good nanoquadcopter. Really hope one day that we will be able to use another transmitter compared to this teeny one. Okay, perfect for traveling, but if you are accustomed to work with a bigger transmitter, you will have some difficulties at the beginning. So this is the end of this mini unboxing and quick testing. I hope you enjoy it, and if you like it, please subscribe my channel. Bye bye.